It has been a hot minute since I was on this channel. Sorry about that, life. So like I was supposed to upload a video, and it was supposed to be like a different video. I done it with my sister, and it was going to be something a wee bit weird. So we're gonna have to redo it because it like vanished. So soz. But I'm back, and things are going to be normal again, and I'll not be taking a wee break. I'll be here for you. So, today we're going to be talking about the Mandela Effect, and it's very interesting. So, let's get into it. For those of you who don't know what the Mandela Effect is, it's a phenomenon where a large group of people remember something differently for how it actually happened. So, the reason it gets its name is because when Nelson Mandela died, there were loads and loads of people like, wait, did he not already die? Like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? So a lot of people remember him dying in prison, but he did not. So that's where it gets its name. Unsure of whether that kind of happened and then it kickstarted like this whole thing of people being like, actually, this is different, that's different, like all these things are different. And a lot of people, conspiracy theorists, believe that it is proof of another universe. Like we've went into an alternate universe, and there's all these like slight differences. But doctors and medical people, professionals, all say that it's just proof that the memory doesn't work as well as we think it does. But I suppose that's a personal belief. Like, what do you believe? Do you think it's like all these people just remember things differently, or is we in another universe? Good question. So, the first one that we're going to talk about, it's quite well known, but I don't know how many of you guys know about the Mandela Effect. So, we're just going to talk about it anyway. And it is the Bernstein Bears versus the Bernstein Bears. Now, the Bernstein Bears is like a show and a book series, and I believe that the show first aired in 1985. I can remember watching it when I was a kid. It was really good. It was like Mama Bear, Papa Bear, Brother and Sister Bear. And it was just like shows you like the kind of things they do, what they get up to. You're just your kind of standard cartoon kind of thing. And yep, I always remember it being Bernstein Bears. But apparently it has never been Bernstein Bears, it's always been the Bernstein Bears, which just messes me up because I really remember it being Bernstein. I will upload pictures into the video that show, I mean, people have things that say Bernstein and people have things that say Bernstein. So it's really, really weird. Like, how would it just be like made wrong? Like, why would all these people, and it's not just in the UK, it's everywhere. Like, people all over the world remember it being the Bernstein Bears. It's wild. Staying on the theme of cartoons, we're now going to talk about the lovable, cheeky little monkey, Curious George. Now, I didn't really watch Curious George growing up or read any of the books, but I know that they're a thing, okay? And when I think of Curious George, I just think, oh, such a cute wee monkey, like cheeky, swinging for the trees by its tail and like running away for the zookeeper and that kind of thing. But I would be mistaken because Curious George does not have a tail. Does not have a tail. What kind of monkey, like Curious George, doesn't have a tail? Come on. I can briefly, not even briefly, refuse to like believe that. I can very vividly remember Curious George being on the TV and like swinging for the trees with his tail, grabbing things and running away, and like just his wee tail being there. I can just remember it so much in my mind. But I scoured the internet for pictures and video proof. Nope, Curious George does not and never has had a tail, which is just insane. um, like when I put this up on my Facebook before, and I asked people when I first found out about it, like, about him having a tail, and people were like, no wait, he does have a tail, he does have a tail, but he does not have a tail, and it's just, I hate it. It really, the Mandela Effect keeps me awake at night, you know. So the next one that we're going on to is Sex in the City. So when I was growing up, I had perfume that was Sex in the City. Okay, I've never really been a fan of the show, so I wouldn't be able to tell you much in that way. But it's not Sex in the City, it's Sex and the City. And I just can't even believe it. Because I had perfume growing up as a teenager. I believe I got it for Christmas one year. And then I went and bought it again because I liked it. And it did not say Sex and the City, it said Sex in the City. And I will insert pictures for you guys to see, but there are so many mistakes, like branding wise, having it printed different for the actual name. So like, what is going on? And that's a well loved show by so many people. I just feel like it's so weird because so many people seem to have been getting it wrong this whole time. Like, next one is Febreze, which is like so it's Febreze versus Febreze, like, so it's spelt differently. I will have it on the screen. So it's supposed to be, in my mind, Febreze. But no. This Mandela Effect here wants it to be Febreze, which just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It's when I see it, I see it on the bottle, and I see the two E's and the Z and the E. I just it was everywhere. Like as a kid, I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember as a kid, the adverts were always on, and my mum always used to buy it, and it was like you got all this stuff for like for your cushions, and you get your air fresheners, and gosh, they probably brought out loads of other things. Like I think they had the wee things that they were like sensors, and you walked by them, and they'd go pff, like Airwick. But I think there was Febreze ones, if I remember correctly. And it's just so weird because to me it should be Febreze, no Febreze. Do you know what I mean? So up next we've got Mirror Mirror on the Wall. But that was never said at all. Because it's Magic Mirror on the Wall, which no. I'm not happy about that. I refuse. Somebody is trying to get me angry. I always remember it being Mirror Mirror on the Wall, who's the fairest of them all. And then like the wee face pops up and he's like, you're very fair, my queen, but Snow White's better than you. Do you know what I mean? And nope, it's not. It's Magic Mirror on the Wall, and that just bothers me so much. It bothers me. And up next for our final one, which is very, very weird because when I read this one, I was like, not a chance. Like, I have watched this movie loads of times, and I refuse to believe that I have just heard this wrong every time. Especially because I used to run about saying this phrase when I was younger. Don't ask, okay? So, in Silence of the Lambs, when Clarice goes to meet Hannibal, there is this famous line, "Hello, Clarice."
Hello, Clarice.
Okay, so we used to run about and be like, "Hello, Clarice," right? Just okay, and it's apparently good morning.
Good morning.
So I was like, what? I was like, no. Everybody knows it's hello, Clarice. Like, you're peeing me right off if you're telling me like this is like. I was like, you're pulling my leg, right? So I went on Google, and then apparently it was good morning. But when I went onto YouTube, I found both videos. So I'm gonna upload both, right? But this is the problem. So my brain's like, yes, it was hello, Clarice. But then I'm also thinking in the back of my mind, what one is actually the original? is it really hello Clarice? Is it good morning? I'm gonna have to go watch it and actually find out. It's just stressing. Like, I swear, and I could put money on it that it's hello Clarice. Because if no, then where did I get that from? There's so many. There is so many Mandela effects. I just picked some that I thought you guys would like, and probably some of them you might have heard, maybe no. But it's a good one for people who haven't heard of the Mandela effect before to like get souped in. So I would be more than happy to make another video on this. You can let me know. Was there any that you were like, wait, what? Or is there any that you've been like, no, that was already like that. I know that that's no one. Can you think of any more? Let me know. And let me know if you would like to see another Mandela Effect video because I like making them and I like learning new ones. So if you have any that I haven't mentioned, let me know. There's a good chance that you might know some that I don't know and we can share it together. So, yep, that is it for me today, guys. And there will be another true crime. Well, this wasn't true crime, duh. But there will be a true crime video coming on Sunday. And I'm gonna make it a super long one. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm back. So make sure you let me know if you like this video in the comments. Please leave me a like, share it if you think it's worth sharing, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys.